Hello everybody, I believe I am live. So yeah, here we are streaming again. I am now on a new PC, as you can probably see. I'm on Windows 11 now, and everything is a lot faster, so much so that I now actually get decent frames in Minecraft instead of just like 10 FPS. But yeah, here we are with another TurtysChemistry dev stream. I will be doing tutorials again soon, but since I have been setting up my new PC, I haven't had a chance to sort of set that stuff up yet. But they should be soon, hopefully. And yeah. So what we're going to be working on in this stream is this beautiful thing right here. It doesn't look very interesting from the outside. I haven't done a texture yet. In fact, this will probably be a multi-block eventually. But this is the Shale Fracturer. So essentially you press it and then you get this GUI right here, which has a big red button. And when you press the button, essentially the doors open. They don't currently open because I haven't done the animation yet, so it just goes to a missing texture. But it then opens our GUI where you can configure all of the settings for the Shale Fracturer. Now, I'm assuming most of you probably don't know what a Shale Fracturer is, which is fair enough. I mean, you know, I didn't know about it 6 months ago. Essentially, a Shale Fracturer is a way of getting natural gas from shale deposits underground, and it just fractures the shale, which releases the natural gas. So that's essentially going to be the way in TurtysChemistry of getting the first element, hydrogen. Now, this is the major way of getting hydrogen, and there will be other smaller ways, but this is the primary method. What this will do is it will drill down, like quite far down, until it finds a shale deposit. So first you have to actually scan the area using, if you go into here, the scanning tab. It's currently empty, and it will scan the area for shale. Then it will mine straight down, and then it will branch off in the direction of where it found the shale deposit. And once it gets there, it will start, well, fracturing it, I guess. I don't think that's really the right word. I'm not using the correct terminology, but yeah, that's what it does. And obviously, it will need water to actually fracture it. It will also need power, of course. It will be storing the items that it mines, so that'll be here. It will have a temperature, so you need to make sure you control the temperature. You do that with the water. And then obviously it stores the natural gas and the deposit, which I don't remember what deposit is. Alright, yeah, this is just information about the actual deposit it found. So yeah, there's all these different tabs. I've done obviously most of the main structuring of the GUI. This actually took a long time getting all the tabs working, but it works now, and that's great. So yeah, what did I want to do in this stream? Okay, so in this stream, I first want to try and fix this on-off button. So essentially, you press the button and it will turn it on. So if I press the button, you can see it comes up with this pop-up, and in this pop-up I want to be sort of explaining, are you sure you want to turn this thing on, sort of thing. You have a yes and a cancel. Maybe I should do confirm and cancel. But yeah, that's just how it is. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. So hello Jens, hello Doncad off, and hello person who is from a Cyrillic language. I'm not going to say Russian just in case it's not Russian, but yeah, so hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Okay, so I've got to fix that. So let's go have a look at why. So essentially, if I look at this again, when I press this is actually a different screen. This is a screen that's rendering on top of this screen that's behind it. This screen is still here behind it. So this is still here, but it just overlays a new screen on top and renders the GUI background thingy. I should probably render the background for this screen as well, actually, because like if I open a chest, I'm pretty sure it does that, right? Yes, it does. So I guess I should do that. That's actually extremely simple to do. If I can find the code that does it. Okay, yeah, in this render background method, we can just call render background. And theoretically, oh, that didn't quite work. Not quite. Interesting. So why would that be the case? Let's have a look. That actually might explain all of the problems I've been having. So essentially I've been having a lot of problems with the sort of z-index of stuff. So if I originally had a method where the pop out was actually a widget instead of its own screen, and I had a lot of z-index issues with it. And after asking around a little bit around the modding community, I have discovered the Forge has a built-in way to show different screens on top of other screens. So that code is here. It's very simple, actually. You just push layer and pop layer, but I don't know that I'm doing this quite right, because it's not displaying everything that it's meant to display, and even when it does, I can't click these buttons. I don't know why I can't click the buttons, because I should be able to, because somewhere here, there's a lot of code here and I get kind of confused where everything is, but should be, yeah, here where it constructs the button. It has the pressable, so this is a button pressable thing that's built into the vanilla buttons. And it does actually do stuff, but it's not doing stuff. So yeah, that's interesting. I'm sure if you've never done GUIs before, this looks extremely complicated, but that's just because this is a fairly complex GUI. Let's remove that render thing, because that obviously hasn't worked. So yeah, this is, I guess, a fairly complex GUI. We have well, we have tabs. I mean, immediately that's fairly complex. We have 3 input fields. Then we have 2 toggle buttons, but these are my own toggle buttons because I didn't like the vanilla ones, which do work. Obviously, I can't show you that this one works because it has the pop out comes, but I've also noticed the tabs have been disabled. Something is very broken, but I don't know exactly what's broken. And there's not really a way of debugging it. At least that I can think of right now. Hello Nexus Dino, welcome to the stream. I guess I should have a look. So the only reason these tabs would be disabled, if I look in my tab class, because I am using my own tab class, because once again vanilla is a jank and we don't like vanilla, so it's better to just do it yourself. The only reason it wouldn't be active, where does it, oh, that's not handled in here, actually that's handled in here, no, here. So it's only if the tab is active and it's hovered. So for some reason the tab is not active. And the only reason the tab would not be active is when this switch tab states is called. So I guess that makes sense, because I'm currently, essentially, when I have this pop-out come out, because I can't press these buttons, I'm having to press escape, which I guess means that this is never being called again, so they're staying inactive. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. What version are you modding? This is currently, pretty sure, yeah, 1.18.1. I think the latest version, probably the latest version. I don't think there's been many releases recently, so probably the latest 1.18.1. It was originally 1.12, but then I scrapped it and started again in 1.15. And then I tried to update that to 1.16, but loads of things sort of broke. So I just decided, you know what, I'm going to completely rewrite everything from scratch and start in a more logical way of doing everything. So yeah, I am starting from scratch. So, okay, I guess when that method is called, where's that method gone? I keep losing stuff. I think I need to split stuff off into more places, because this is already 320 lines, which isn't very big for a GUI, don't get me wrong, but I kind of just lose trace of where everything is, because there's a lot in here. A lot of stuff that doesn't necessarily need to be in here. Something like these methods here. These could be moved to a different class, I guess, into some utility class of some degree. That would get rid of, like, not that much, like 30 lines. And this, no, that has to be in here, I guess. Why are surface builders removed in 1.18.1? Because vanilla is vanilla, and they remove stuff that doesn't need removing. And the worst part about it is that surface builders are now hard-coded, which is kind of why I haven't done a biome tutorial yet, actually, because they're an absolute pain to do. As far as I'm aware, the only way you can make a biome with a custom surface builder is to use a mix-in, and I don't want to cover mix-ins yet because they're a little too advanced for most people, and they're very powerful. It's not good to give everyone a powerful tool so early on. So I'm probably going to hold off on biomes, unfortunately. I wanted to do them, but I don't want to cover mix-ins yet. But hopefully somewhat soon-ish, maybe. Hello Tech on GT. I'm doing pretty good today, I guess. I haven't done much today, so... hello Wacky Windy. Hello Big Virus Boy. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so let's fix these things, shall we? So the first thing I need to do is find a method that's called when the escape button is pressed, which is what I was looking for, wasn't it? Yes, it was. So where's that method? It is somewhere here. Here we go. Should close on escape. So this is called in key pressed. Okay, that makes sense. Hello Basti, welcome to the stream. So that calls this on close. Here we go. Oh. Oh, interesting. That's not at all what I expected to see. So, okay. Okay, so Forge have hooked into here, and they're popping the layer already. But, yeah. Interesting. That kind of makes things really annoying, though. Okay, let's return false in here. Well, no, let's say this dot on off pop out. If the pop out is not equal to null, and this dot on, no, I guess if it is equal to null, or this dot on off pop out dot is not visible, then we can close it on escape. Or at least that's what I wanted to be in the end, but right now I don't know how I can actually do that. Are you on Windows 11? Yes, I am on Windows 11, and I hate it. It's awful. It's disgusting. Well, I mean, it looks nice. Everything is just so janky. I can't right-click the taskbar. Like, that is so stupid. All I can do is access the taskbar settings, and then when you right-click an application, I don't know if that's built in or if that's one of the plugins I installed, but it's just so janky. It's like they've removed stuff that doesn't need removing, and also this is horrible. This volume Wi-Fi thing. This is horrible. I hate it. Like, to change the volume, the audio device, I have to go into a sub-menu, and why? Just let me have it as it was before. Anyways, that's my rant about Windows 11 over, I guess. You should change balance between game and my voice. Yeah, I guess. Is it too loud? Is Minecraft too loud? It probably is, isn't it? Oh right, I can't press escape now. I'm stuck in this GUI. I can't press escape. I should add a close button up here, shouldn't I? That'd be nice. Yeah, I am now stuck in this GUI. Where's the escape method gone? Here it is. There we go. Okay, how loud are you, game? Oh, that's very loud. Oh, wow. Why is that so loud? Is that better? I mean, still a little too loud, I think. That's better. Yeah, that should be better. Okay, so is the pop out here? No, the pop out is not here because I can access the tabs. But if I open this and then I press escape, I can no longer access the tabs. So what I need to do is I need to access the onClose method of the pop out, and then the issue here is I need to call this method. But this method's in the Shale Fracturer screen. The pop-out doesn't have access to that. So I guess I can just add another functional interface in here. So I already have these two render functions, which are functional interfaces that take in essentially the basic render method. That's just so I can pass in any extra rendering in here without someone having to override the pop out. I say someone, it's just me, like no one else is going to be using this, but just so that I don't have to override this class, I guess. Yeah. You can change things in code on the fly. Yeah, so that's hot swapping. Hot swapping. Yes, it's very cool and great. You should do it. You just have to run in debug mode. But you can only change things inside a method body. Just that, pretty much, right? Yeah. Yeah, only things inside a method body. To an extent. Sometimes it kind of just dies though, and you have to restart the game anyways, which is fine because on my... Well, there we go. I mean, couldn't have been a better time. So yeah, because I added this method, it can't hot swap it because it can only hot swap things inside of a method. So I would now have to terminate the game. Yeah, what I was trying to say was it's not an issue that I have to reload the game anymore because my PC can do it in like 10 seconds, which is great. Anyways, let's add this functional interface. So let's go with what does it need to be? I guess just just a runnable, I guess. Nothing special needs to be in there. On close. Yeah, I mean, sure. Let's put that in here. Runnable on close. And then let's pass in on close. What did they make easier to do in 1.18.1? What did they make easier? Nothing. Nothing is easier. I don't think, right? Yeah, nothing. Like, at least I can't think of anything, but I'm pretty sure nothing is easier. Apart from stuff that, like, Forge have done. So Forge have done a few nice things in 1.18. I can't think of any off the top of my head, but they've done some nice things. Mojang have just made it hell. Everything is horrible now. I mean, it was horrible in the first place, but it's worse. There are a few things. For example, what I was talking about earlier with surface builders. Those are horrible. What else is horrible? Everything is horrible. Ores are horrible. I mean, they're not horrible, but they're worse. What else? Yeah, some other things. Can't you download something that allows you to add methods without hot swapping? So, theoretically, yes. I used to have a hot swapping client, a different hot swapping client for Java 8, but it doesn't work for Java 17. Actually, it doesn't work for anything past, I believe, Java 9. So, yeah, I can't hot swap anything else, unfortunately. It would be great, but it's fine. I don't need hot swap methods that often anyways. And as I said, it's not that big of an issue to restart the game anymore. It's like 10 seconds out of my time. Although I don't have much time. Not that I'm going to die or anything, but like, I just generally don't have much time to do things. When are you switching to Parchment? I don't know. I guess I should probably use Parchment. But I can't be bothered. Like, I don't need Parchment. for anything. I know all of the, well, at least most of the parameters for everything. And if I don't know the parameters, I'll just go and check the code to see what it is. Unless it's a magic number, I mean, I guess parchment is useful for if you're not familiar with the Minecraft codebase already. But for someone like me, who I would say I am fairly familiar with the majority of the Minecraft codebase, I just don't need parchment. It's a little unnecessary to me. But I can understand how it's useful for other people, of course. There are some things which are a little confusing if you don't have parchment and you don't know the parameters. What do you think are the most useful things to know in Java in order to mod in Minecraft? That's a very good question. People do ask it quite often. And I do have a tag on my Discord server for it. But essentially, to give a quick run of what you need to know, you need to know the basic stuff, of course, like booleans, integers, strings. You need to know variables, methods, classes. All the object-oriented stuff is good to know. Static, that's extremely useful to know, and not just like static methods, but also static classes, static initializers, all those different things. It's useful to know when to use one of those and what it actually does. I think a lot of people get quite confused when you say static, or like they think that static means it's a constant, or some people think that final means it's a constant, but that's just not how it works. It's only a constant if it's static and final, which a lot of people don't realize. But other than that, functional programming, just anything functional, so lambdas, method references, suppliers, runnables, like what I'm using right now. Runnables are very useful. Consumers, functions, as in like the functional interface function. What else is there? There's another one, I can't think of it. There's consumers, functions, suppliers, and well, it's predicates, but there's something else. I can't think of it, it will come to me. Other than that, I mean, there's a lot of things, really. There's definitely something else that I've completely forgotten. Obviously, like, knowing how to use debug mode and, like, just knowing how to debug in general is, I mean, insanely useful. If you don't know how to debug, just stop. Like, you can't do anything without knowing how to debug. What's wrong here? Why is this moaning at me? Oh, I'm an idiot. Am I an idiot? Wait. What's going on here? Okay, well, first of all, I don't need this body because it's a runnable, right? Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah, of course, method references. I was just speaking about method references and I didn't bloody use one. But what else do you need for modding? There's a lot of stuff you need. I'm trying to think what I can't think. There's a bunch of different things, anyways. I have a tag on my Discord server for it if anyone needs to know what it is. Okay, so hopefully that should be solved now. So when it closes, it should call switch tab states. What's that? Pin editor. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. Which, just double check, is called in on close. Yes, it is. Beautiful. I guess I should though check this dot on close is not equal to null. Then we want to call it, because by default it is null. I could make it not null actually. Yeah, let's do that. Let's also, okay, no, let's not do that, but let's make it final, and let's also make it at non-null, so that in the future I can't be stupid and I can't make it null. That way it won't be null. Hello AG6, welcome to the stream. Let's test that out. But that doesn't solve my issue. That only works for the escape button, which I don't want to use anyways. Why did I even do that? Okay. I need to figure out why the buttons aren't working. That's what I need to be doing, not messing around with an escape method that I'm going to delete in 20 minutes. Okay, let's have a look. So, why would these buttons, or these widgets, I guess they are widgets, not work? This is a good question. Well, I guess the widgets aren't actually added to anything. Nothing is checking if they're pressed ever. Right? Yeah, because if we go into button and we see on press, which is passed into this, down to here, this dot on press, we can see is used in this on press method, which I guess is probably somewhere in abstract button. On click is called where mouse clicked, which is called where. This is a little bit of a chain, isn't it? Oh god, we're getting to interfaces. This scares me. Okay, so mouse handler run. So it calls it on the screen. The screen's mouse clicked method. Oh right, because the screen is this container event handler. I see. So I guess for some reason it's this dot because it only loops through the children. So essentially what I've actually done with this pop out is I'm not using the default children, like the default widget list thing. I don't actually know if it's a list. What is it? Yeah, it's a list. So I'm not actually using this. I'm kind of doing it myself. The reason is because I hate how Minecraft does their add widget thing. So like if I go add, you can see there's 4 methods, or 3 methods that are default, just to add a widget. So you can add a widget that's only renderable. I don't know why you would want that. You can add a renderable widget, which means it's a widget that's renderable, that does stuff, which is the one you want to use 99% of the time. And then you can also add a widget that doesn't render. Like, why would you want that? I think this is stupid, and Minecraft is stupid, and there should just be this one method right here. There doesn't need to be the others. So I've just decided to kind of implement it myself so I don't have to deal with that. That's actually because this originally wasn't a screen. This used to be an abstract widget. But I guess I just won't implement it myself. I'll let Minecraft implement it. So I'll remove that and remove that. Remove that. Remove that. Okay, and I guess I can do a for loop here. So for widget in widgets, add renderable widgets. I also don't like relying on the order that Minecraft renders their widgets, because they render it in a really weird order. In fact, I need to render it myself anyways, because I'm not calling the super. So, So yeah, I need to render them myself anyways. Is that right? Do I need to render them myself? Do I do that in here? No, I don't do that in here. I guess it renders them somewhere else then. Okay, get rid of that. So that means I can do that here. But that kind of removes the points of how that's done. Renderables, why isn't it like that? Oh, right. Active does not exist? You what? Why does active not exist? What was renderables? List of widget. Widget is an abstract. No, widget is an interface. Jesus Christ, Minecraft, why? Why would you do that? Okay. Fine. Fine. I won't do it like that then. Just get rid of that. Okay, let's get rid of that. Okay, and is visible, is active, fantastic. I can replace this, I guess, so I can instead just use render func, I guess, and get rid of end, and get rid of end from there, get rid of end, render func is equal render func. And then instead of using render end, I can use render func. Now I can get rid of one of these. Which, why has that gone from here? Alright, yeah, that's fine. That's okay. What else am I missing? I guess let's see if this works. I think I've done something oh, right. I've got to change it in here. Of course I do. Get rid of that one. Nope, it doesn't like that. What have I missed? Oh, right, because it doesn't want these buttons anymore. And this only wants one boolean now. So let's hope that's... Alright, I added the method myself, didn't I? Of course. How smart of me. Okay, do I need to set this to not visible? I think so. Dot set visible false. I don't think I've done this right, but let's have a look. What's the worst that could happen, realistically? Nothing's gonna happen. Let's see if this works then. Here we are. Just let the world load, otherwise it'll lag a little bit, probably. I say lag, it'll drop down to like 100 FPS, which is definitely laggy, you know. Now it doesn't open. Of course it doesn't open. Right, that makes sense, because when I set visible, this it's popping it, which is actually popping this screen instead of that. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we can just remove that. Okay. Let's turn it on. Okay. Okay, so the tabs are disabled, right? That's fine, that's great. All well and good. If I press escape, they're enabled. Fantastic. Okay, and these still work? Okay, that's good. That's all I wanted to fix. Okay, but now I need to figure out why the buttons aren't rendering and why the text isn't rendering. So, add widgets right here. This adds a renderable widget of the widget. That should be fine. But let me just check. So this dot renderables. This is called. That's what I was hoping it wouldn't do. So. Oh, wait. Oh. Oh. I see. So that's actually very handy. So I can just do super.render then. Might have to reopen it. Darn you. That doesn't work. Okay, let's breakpoint here. Let's have a look what's happening. So let's step into that. We can go down. This dot renderables is empty. You good, Minecraft? You good? That's not possible. That's literally not possible. How is that empty? Okay, I need to close some stuff. So I close that. Let's close that. Let's close that. Okay, how? So I'm calling add widgets here, which goes through all the widgets in this list and adds them. This add method adds it to this.renderables. So the only way that could physically be possible is if they're being removed at some point. So is there something that removes them from this.renderables? Remove widget. What does that do? Or when is this called? Screen init. if okay, I think that's fine. That clears the current widgets and stuff. Yeah, wait, where am I calling that? Alright, yeah, that's fine. Because I'm removing the start button. That's weird. Why would that be empty? I'm obviously doing something really stupid, as usual. Nothing new there. But I don't know what I'm doing that's stupid. Okay, let's set a breakpoint here. And let's go back to our pop out. Let's remove this breakpoint. Let's continue the game. Let's close the GUI. Let's reopen it. The breakpoint is hit. So we got yes button and cancel button. And let's step into. So that should go through each of those and add them. And if we now look in renderables, they are both there. No, they're not both there. Only one of them is there. That's because it hasn't done that one yet. Okay. So it gets to that. And then it sets it to not active, which, just to check, doesn't do anything. Okay, that's fine. So then let's also set a breakpoint when this method is called, which is when the pop-out should open. And that should be here. Come on, Eclipse. Hello. There we go. So it sets it to visible, which let's just check if it's still in there first. Renderables. Yes, it is. It's still in there. So let's step into this dot visible is equal visible. So this dot visible should be set to false. True. True. Right. Of course. Yes. And then it should push it to be there, which it does. We know it does that. Okay. Then it sets the on-off button's state triggered to what it's currently not. So that's just to revert this set press thing, because we don't want it to actually press until the confirm or yes button, I guess, has been hit. So that's fine. So it must be this method right here, switch tab states. No, that just goes through the tabs. That wouldn't make sense for it to be there. Let's just go through, finish that. Okay. So renderables is now empty. Where? How? How? What here caused renderables to be empty? I don't understand. How? What would have caused renderables to be empty? Okay, I reckon it must be something to do with this method right here then. I reckon this pushing must kick the widgets out. Ah, I see. So this calls screen.init. Oh. Oh, I see. That makes sense, actually. It's stupid, but it makes sense. So let's override init. Let's create a private final. I guess these two buttons. No, I can't add those in it, but what I can do is I can create a temporary list for the widgets. So widget temp widgets is equal to a new array list, and let's just import that and that. Now, instead of adding these to be renderable widgets, let's go collections dot add all temp widgets terminate. That's fine. So that will add it to the temp widgets, and then in the init method we can go for widget in this dot temp widgets add renderable widget. Let's just make that var. Oh, does that need to be? What does this need? Add renderable widget. That needs a GUI event listener. Okay, so that's annoying. Okay, that's fine. This just needs to be an abstract widget instead, which it would be anyways. So by doing that, that should mean when it's in it, it adds all the widgets. So they won't be cleared by the push. Let's see if that works. I think it will work. I'm not even going to breakpoint it because I'm so sure it will work. And let's come out of debug mode to make it a little nicer. Debug mode is ugly. I hate this highlighting when it highlights it black. I don't know why it does it. It's so annoying. Like, why is this highlighted black? I have nothing selected, but it's highlighting all occurrences of that button. Like, why? Must be something. I don't know. Is it this? Is it you? It is you. Okay. I don't know why I would want that, but sure. Whatever. Okay. Fantastic. Let's have a look. Hoping it works. I think it will work. Yes, it does work. And if I press yes, it works. Fantastic. Okay, so now I'm back to where I was before I started this stream. This is exactly how I was about 5 minutes before I started the stream. So I have achieved absolutely nothing. Except getting rid of some janky stuff, but I've achieved nothing. Okay, fantastic. I've got a ping on Discord, that's illegal. Oh, okay. That's fine. Anyways. Okay. Now the hard part. The part which I didn't want to do. And was hoping this might fix. There should be text rendered here. There's actually no reason why text wouldn't be rendered here. So let's figure out why Minecraft is being stupid and not rendering it here. So in the pop out I have this what is it? Functional interface for the render method, which simply just draws some text, which I know is rendering. I know for a fact this text is rendering. I don't know where it's rendering. So let's try to figure that out. Let's go into pop out. Okay, so that is setting render func right here, right? Oh, right, that's what that's used for. So render func. There we go. So that is setting that. Right, which is being called down here, where it calls this.renderfunc.render. I don't see why that wouldn't work. Maybe I'm stupid, but I'm calling the method, which is just calling this method right here. There's no reason why that shouldn't work. I can't think why that won't work. Okay, let's try something, because I think it's something to do with the z index, because apparently text is rendered on a different z index than other things, because Minecraft junk, as usual. So let's try and translate this. Now, it's either A, behind the GUI, or B, it's behind the camera. I think it's actually going to be behind the camera. So I'm going to try and do -1 on the Z. Maybe I have to reopen the GUI for that? Nope. Okay. Okay, let's try 1. Nope. Okay. Okay, let's not render the background. Okay, so it's not drawn at all. Unless it's behind this, but that just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So... Okay, let's try do like -50. And let's just get rid of these. Nope. Okay, let's try like -2000. I don't know. Nope. Okay. I'm kind of running out of options here. Let's just double check that it's not, because I'm not pushing and popping. Oh right, I'm doing -1. -1. No. I mean, it could be behind this right here. Theoretically, if Minecraft is being janky, it could be. Let's just check that it's not. So that is done right here. No, those are the tabs. Oops. That's what I meant. This right here. Nope, it's just not rendered at all. Or it's behind the camera, which I think is probably behind the camera. What else did I comment out? Anything else? Right, I commented this out. Okay. Hello, Teenage Lime. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so we know it's behind the camera. How can we make it not behind the camera? I guess that's the question. The big question. Let's try like 20,000. Yeah, I mean, that's not going to work, is it? I mean, does anyone have any ideas of why or how to translate this? Because it must be behind the camera, but there's no way to debug that. There's no way to know if it's behind the camera. It just kind of is. Okay, just for the sake of testing it, let's just do a normal string render in here. So this dot it's not render string, draw string stack. Let's just go new text component, beans. Oh, that's the text component. Right, of course. And it's just draw, isn't it? Just draw. It's not applicable for the arguments. Text component. Right, oops. Let's go. Let's go 50, 0x 40, 40, 40, which is a nice grey. The Minecraft grey, as I like to call it. See if that works. It doesn't. So it just doesn't draw text. Oh, no, it does. I'm blind. Okay. Interesting. So what that means to me, at least, is where is it? Where am I looking right now? Add home widgets. This is what I'm looking at. This is somehow wrong. I have a feeling maybe it's actually something to do with the font. Are these different font instances? I mean, they shouldn't be, because this is just... I'm just getting the font from Minecraft. And that's all that's happening here. This font is just set from... well, it's set from this.minecraft. Anyways, you have to believe me. So, what if I pass in... What if I pass in the font and the Minecraft? The Minecraft and the font? No, just the font. Let's just pass in the font. So we can do that. I guess we'll do it at the beginning. Font. And let's go font. Just import fonts, and let's pass in this.font. Okay, let's terminate, of course, and here we can go font, and we can just say font draw word wrap. Let's try that. If this is what fixes it, I'm going to be really annoyed, to be honest. I'll be happy, but I'll be annoyed. Because it's so stupid that if this works, it is so stupid. I usually don't know what I'm doing in Java, but is it rendered before or after everything else? Well, it should be rendered after, because I'm drawing it, well, here. So the only thing that's ahead of it is this test string. So it should be literally the last thing that the whole entire GUI out of both of these screens is rendering. It should be the last thing. But I think it is rendering. It's just not rendering in the right place. In fact, okay, let's just see if this works first before I state my probably stupid theory. Okay, now I can state my probably stupid theory. So, my probably stupid theory is that maybe, because here where I'm setting the position of it, I'm using this.left pos, which is the left position of this screen, not the pop out. Maybe that is causing some issues. Maybe. I don't think it is, because it would be stupid. But it could be. That's actually very easy to test whether that's the case, because instead of using this.left pos, I can use this.onPopOut dot, what's the method, left, or there is a getter for it. What is it though? Oh, don't tell me it's private. Don't you dare. Oh, wait. Oh, right, this is a screen. Not a container screen. That's a good point. Okay. But that's fine, because I can just create them myself. Let's just go get left pos, get top pos, and inside of init we can go, is it init? Do it in init, or is it in the constructor? I forgot. Oh, we don't do that in here. I thought you have to set it to 0, but I guess you don't, and I'm just being stupid. The Minecraft music is too loud? I can't even hear it. Are you sure it's too loud? I can't hear it, and it's not even showing up on OBS, so I don't know how you can hear it. Maybe you're just imagining it? Because, I mean, it's not playing. It can't be playing. Yeah, there is no audio coming out of audio. Use the other render string method. I could, but that won't make a difference. That doesn't make any sense for that to make a difference. But I guess I can try it. Where is it? Darn it, I keep losing it. Where is it? There it is. Drawstring. It's not drawstring, it's draw. Draw. Okay, and what's this integer right here? That doesn't need to be there, does it? No. It doesn't like that. Oh, right, of course. Terminate. Okay, just in case, get left and this dot on off pop out dot get top. I don't think that'll be the case. It doesn't make sense. What doesn't it like? So we have the components, we have the X position, the Y position, and the color. What am I missing? Oh, right, the post stack, of course. Oh! 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 Oh, that's revolutionary. This doesn't use the post stack. Why does that not use the post stack? That is stupid. Why does this not use the... It makes its own. Oh, that's so weird. Okay, let's add that back. So 216. So I reckon, I'm like 95% sure it's because this isn't using the post stack. For whatever reason. I think that's entirely stupid. So draw internal. How exactly is this working? So it's just using a split. I guess I'm just going to have to copy paste this method, but use the post stacks matrix 4f. What's this right here? That's the Y position. Why does it do +9? Oh, right, for the, yeah, of course, for each new line. That makes sense. And what's this? This is, oh, character width. Okay, that makes sense. So I can just copy paste this method. Oh, but draw internal. I bet that's private, isn't it? Of course it's private. Of course it's private. Of course it's bloody private. Jesus Christ. Okay. Fine. And actually, that's going to be really annoying because there's like 50 draw internal methods, isn't there? Okay, so this is the one with a matrix 4f on the, oh no, matrix 4f boolean and a formatted char sequence. Okay, let's go to Discord. Let's go to Lebot channel. And we are on 1.18, I believe. Well, I mean, we are, but... Okay, so what are we looking at? We're looking at a formatted char sequence, which they all have. Wait, no, they don't. Okay, most of them do. God, how many are there? Okay, there's only 4. So, formatted char sequence. Then we got 2 floats and an integer. This one has 2 floats and an integer. Okay. And then we have a matrix 4f and a boolean. Matrix 4f. Nope. Matrix 4f. Nope. Matrix 4f. Nope. Not that one. Matrix 4f. Boolean. I found it. This is fantastic and revolutionary. Okay, do I have an access transformer set up? I do. What have I used this for? Oh, right, some things. Fantastic. What's this error here? Why do you not like me? And why do you not like me? Okay, that's why you don't like me, because I haven't saved you. Okay, let me copy paste this method. Let's go to me good old GUI utils. Hello, Lion. Welcome to the stream. Okay, all we need to take in here is a font. Although... there aren't multiple font instances. That just doesn't make sense. So... I'm just going to use that. And we can name this text, I guess. And then this is the X. This is the Y. This is the color? Probably. No, this is the length. Right? Is that the color or the length? Oh, I've copied the draw internal method. What an idiot. What an idiot I am. Okay, it's called down here in draw word wrap. That's what I wanted. I am so stupid. Why do people let me be so stupid? Okay, this is the X. Then that's the Y. Not a YU. Y. And then this is the length. And then this is the color. It has its own split method? Why? Why? Oh, it's public. Thank goodness. Thank you. Thank you so much. And then let's copy and paste that down here. Okay, let's make that a var. And y plus equals 9. Okay, but instead of using this, we want to pass in a pose stack. So let's go pose stack stack. And then we can use, can we just use stack? Is stack a matrix 4F? It is. Wow. Thank you, Minecraft. We can just use the stack then. Or maybe not, because it doesn't like that. Never mind. Okay. I didn't think it was a stack, but when it said that that worked, I was quite shocked. So we should be able to get stack.last.post. Yeah, post, not normal. Okay, that gets us a matrix 4F, and then it's not visible. Okay. Let's save this, first of all. Or not. Eclipse, do you not like that? Okay, let's go GUI utils and import that, of course. And, oh right, it needs to be static. Oops. Okay. Oh, right, of course. So we need to pass in the stack. And do we need this font anymore? No. Because the font wasn't the issue, was it? No, it wasn't. Okay, let's remove that font then, which is here. And there. And here. Congrats on 1,126 downloads. Congratulations. Very cool. Yeah, that's fine, right? Yes, maybe, probably. Now for the fun part, we get to refresh the Gradle project, which is going to take, I think it takes like 3 minutes, which I guess isn't too bad, but it's kind of bad. Does it take 3 minutes? I think so. Okay, is there anything I can do while that's doing its thing? Not really, because I don't think I can, like, save files or anything while this is doing its thing. So I think I just have to wait. I need to learn how to make one of those be right back screens on OBS. I have no idea how people do it, but I want to do it. It sounds fun and cool. Okay, come on. Just go a little faster. Just this one time. Please. Come on. Come on, I know you can decompile faster than that. Come on. Decompile. Hey, that wasn't too bad, I guess. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. What's the other thing it got? Oh, that's it. I thought there was something else that took like 8 years, but apparently not. Has that worked? It has. Yes. Let's change this. So let's change this to well, I mean just I guess line. And then why do you not like me? Remove this unnecessary cost. What does it take? It takes a float. Huh. Okay. You know what, let's just make these floats. If it takes a float, then why take in an integer at the start? That just doesn't make sense. Let's get rid of var here, because that's a little bit confusing. Is that right? Yes, there we go. That should work. Only one way to find out if it works. Hello, I have learned a lot from your videos since Minecraft 1.15. Hello, Austin Fulmer. I'm glad you have found my videos useful. Okay, here we are. Everyone, cross your fingers, cross your toes, and cross anything else that you can cross. I don't know what else you can cross, but maybe you can cross something else. And hopefully this will work. It does work. But it's in the wrong place. And I know why it's in the wrong place. It is in the wrong place because I'm using this thingy right here, and I can't use that thing. So I can just use this top pos, which was right. That's what I did originally, but I got rid of it because I'm an idiot. Yay! Fantastic. And if I press yes, it does the yes, and if I press yes again, it does the yes, and if I press cancel, it doesn't do anything. That's great. Okay. Although, okay, why does it pause this rendering here? Is there a way to make it not do that? Do normal stuff do that? Do you do that? How can I test if you're doing that? No, you're not doing that, are you? Okay, so why are you doing that? Why is that pausing that? I think you're a bit delayed, by the way, Basti. Unless, I guess my stream preview is probably a little further ahead, actually. But anyways, yeah, that works now. Fantastic. I want to figure out why it pauses the game though. It pauses the game but not the audio? It doesn't pause the sound, but the normal GUI doesn't do that though. It only does that when I open this one. So maybe it's something to do with the fact that I'm rendering the background. Okay, is it literally pausing the game? I don't know, what can I test it with? Let's find a bat, because bats move a lot. So where are you, bat? Where are you? There you are. It's literally pausing the game. You don't do that, right? Where you are, bat? No. Huh. Okay, so it's not meant to do that, and that is definitely a bug. I don't really want to make that a feature. So why does it do that then? Okay. I mean, it could be a forge bug. It could be something to do with the fact that it's opening two GUIs on top of each other. And maybe Forge hasn't accounted for that, and it's for some reason doing something. I don't know. What theme are you using for Eclipse? I am using the material theme, but it's a slightly custom material theme. I changed a few things because the original colours were a little strange in certain places. Also, yeah, I guess that audio is a little loud. There we go, I've turned it down a little bit. I need to turn it down for myself though. Actually, if I just turn it down for myself, then I don't need to turn it down for you so much. Because, yes, that's how math works. It pauses the game when you open advancements, does it? What's the advancement button? L? Where are you, bat? L. It does. Well, that's inconsistent. Is it just Ender Chest that is different, or do other things do that too? Okay, let's just like a shulker and an enchantment table. So, shulker? No. Okay, enchantment table? No. Okay. Maybe it's something to do with the fact that these are block entity renderers. Even though that doesn't really make any sense now that I think about it. Why would it do that? Okay, to test if that's the case, let's... No, that's not the case. Maybe... Right, so yeah, if it's part of this menu, it pauses. But why would this be part of that menu? Why would this be part of that menu? It must be the way that I'm rendering this background overlay. Maybe I'm meant to be doing it slightly differently. Let's have a look. Let's go... I guess let's go and... no. It's not called that, is it? Is it just chest screen? No. It's going to have a really weird name. Chest menu? No, that's the container, isn't it? Yeah. What did they call it? Screen. Let's have a look. Open implementation. Huh. Okay. Anyways, hopper screen. Sure. Whatever. So it just calls this render background. They stop past events is equal false. What's this dot pass events for? There's a function in the screencast called isPauseScreen, which would... Oh, of course. So, right. So this isn't a screen. This is a container machine screen, which is an abstract container machine screen, which I assume, if we find the method, should have isPauseScreen false. Yes, okay. Thank you, Arcade Toast. That is very helpful. So all I need to do is override isPauseScreen and return false. So I'm not going to restart because I'm 95% sure that will actually work. Okay, so we have onClose here. Okay, but I want to get rid of the escape thing, so should close on escape. Okay, so should it close on escape though? That's the question. I mean, I guess if you press escape, it could cancel it. So I guess, yeah. Yeah, I guess it should. Yeah. Okay. I kind of want to add back that other render function though, so that I can add it just before the super call. But I can't be bothered. And I don't know that I would ever use it anyways, even though I'd like to think that I might. I guess I can just add it in the future if I decide I need it. So what do I need to do next? What do I need to do next? Alright, I need to do the same thing for the other button. So, this one, the retract drill button. I need to do that one as well. So this dot retract drill button dot sets on press. It's going to be basically the same thing. So we've got a mouse X, we've got a mouse Y, and we got the key that's pressed. Speaking of the key, I guess I should actually check whether that's the right key. Maybe that's going to toggle on right click as well. I'll check that when I get in the game in a second. So we need to create another pop out, I guess, for that screen. So let's go retract drill pop out and plonk ourselves back down here. This dot retract drill pop out dot set visible true, and this dot retract drill button dot set state triggered not this dot retract drill button dot is state triggered, and then let's just switch the tab states. Okay, fantastic. Now we need to add the buttons for that. Let's I kind of want to reorganize this method a little bit, because stuff is a little bit all over the place. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to add all the widgets at the top in their correct orders. So let's grab these two. Okay, and is there any other ones? Oh, wait. Yeah. No. Wait, why are these added to this GUI? These are added to the wrong GUI, aren't they? Yes, they are. They're not meant to be in there. Get out of there. Okay, and I guess... I guess I'll add these at the top as well, since they're sort of like initializing things. So we can do that. And then let's set the custom stuff for each of them. So label, init texture values, those things. And these things. Hello, Gideon Senecal. Welcome to the stream. Let's add these things. Okay, let's just space these out a little bit. So those are the buttons, and that's the pop outs. Fantastic. And then yeah, and then we have the visible stuff. I think that's a little bit cleaner. Everything is now more organized. Yeah, I would say that's more organized. What if do I need to store this as a variable? No, I don't. But I kind of want to. Okay, let's move those up down to here. And let's move this down to the bottom. Oh wait, no, we can't do that because okay, let's put that there then. There we go. Is TurtysChemistry checking the stream chat? Yes, I am. I have it open in OBS. I'm not actually watching the stream though, so I'm only seeing what OBS is showing me. If YouTube is showing weird stuff, then please tell me, because I cannot see what YouTube is showing you. I can only see what OBS is showing me, which I'm hoping is the same thing, but it might not be. Okay, so that's a little more organized now. What was the thing that I wanted to add? I literally said like 5 seconds ago I wanted to do something, but I forgot what it was. Why is my memory so bad? Either way, I need to figure out why these 3 buttons here aren't rendering. So essentially what these are, in fact, let me bring up the I don't know where it would be, but I had some mock-ups of what I wanted this whole thing to look like. They're probably somewhere on my external drive. Yes, there they are. So here they are. Oh, so this is the home page. It's not quite how I originally intended, but you know what, that's fine. These are just yeah, these are just, as I said, mock-ups. So I want to add these I buttons, which are meant to be these here, but they're not rendering. And I don't know why. If is visible, is not visible. I know that's not going to do anything, but so they are add renderable widgets, and I am setting them to not visible there. Let's open the home page. Possibly I'm not setting them to visible here. No, I am. And I am rendering them here. Do I need to render them? No, I shouldn't need to do that. They're renderable widgets. I don't need to do that. Okay, and are they uninitted? Uninitted? Oh, I remember what I was doing. I was doing the retract drill button. Of course I was. One idiot. How did I forget about that? Okay, let's figure out this information thing afterwards, and I'll just finish off the retract drill pop out first. So here we go. So we set that there. Let's create the pop out here. So this dot retract drill pop out is equal to a new pop out. Why does that need the? Oh right, yeah, of course. So left this dot left pause, this dot top pause. Then it needs the width, which just as usual 256. And when it's closed, well, it's the same thing. So this just switch tab states. And we also need this. So in fact, yeah, the exact same thing. Let's copy that then. Oh wait, no, I need to copy the whole thing. What coding languages do you know? A few. I know Java, of course. I know C#. I know Lua, concerningly. I wish I didn't know Lua. It's an awful language. I know Python, because everyone knows Python. I know JavaScript. I hate JavaScript. I hate it a lot. I don't know it like thoroughly, but I can code in JavaScript if I need to. What else do I know? I think I know another one. I know obviously like HTML and CSS, but those aren't programming languages. They're markup. There is another one, but I can't think of it. I actually don't know. I can't think of it, but there is another one. Something that I use a lot, actually. Let me see. I don't know. It'll come to me. Actually, it probably won't come to me, but we can assume it might. Is Java and C# similar? Yeah. I mean, they're basically... They're not the same. I mean, I say they're the same quite often, but they're not the same. No, not cancel, retract. Yeah, I mean, they're kind of similar, but yeah. So retract, and then so you turn it off to retract the drill. No, you turn it on to retract the drill. You turn it off to extend the drill. I don't know that extend is the right word, but we'll stick with it. Extend underscore drill, and then retract underscore drill. I need to redo these components because they don't make sense. Page.TurtysChemistry.label.retract drill. That doesn't make sense. It should be page.home.turtychemistry.label.retract drill, but I'll do that later. Are you a college student? Yes, I am in college. In fact, I have college tomorrow. And I haven't done my work, which I probably should do. Oh well, it's fine. I'm sure my teacher won't care. PHP? No, I don't know PHP. And I don't know Ruby either, no. I mean, I'll be learning PHP at university, if I go to university, of course, but yeah, I don't know it right now, and I don't intend to learn it, because I don't think I would find it useful for anything. It's just for, like, websites, right? To be honest, I don't even know much about PHP. I just know that some people use it for websites, but I don't know why they use it for websites, because I'm pretty sure HTML is just easier, but maybe not, I don't know. Okay, anyways. Let's come down to here. Page.TurtysChemistry. What did I call it? Label, probably. Dots retract underscore drill. And now I get to write me a good old essay. Are you sure that you would like to? How should I phrase this? Are you sure that you would like to retract the drill /n /n. Let me get rid of these spaces here, those don't make sense. Have you considered making video games with Unity? I mean, that is exactly what I do in my college course, and it's the most boring thing ever, to be honest. I mean, it's not fun at all. It's just not, like, I don't know why, it's just not fun. I feel like it should be fun, but I mean, it's okay. I guess the part that I just don't enjoy is having to write about everything that I'm doing. That is so boring, and I hate it, and I hate writing. Well, I don't write it, I type it, but I hate it, and it's bad, and that now means that I hate Unity. So, yeah, anyways. This will stop all drilling. This will stop all drilling. This will stop all drilling. I guess that's kind of obvious. I shouldn't need to state that. Although, there are some dumb people. So maybe I should state that. You gotta let the dumb people know the dumb things. Why doesn't it like that? Duplicate key? What? What? 134? Oh. Oh, right. Yeah, that's... Oh, right. Okay. Okay, I could change this to pop out. Pop out dot label. Pop out. Pop out. And then change these in here as well. So, God, that's too small now. Pop out dot label. Pop out dot label. Pop out dot label. And pop out dot label. Pop out dot label. I guess while I'm here I might as well change all of these, shouldn't I? pop a page.home dot page.home dot page.home dot page.home page.home dot yep, page.home dot page.home dot page.home dot page.home dot. I don't know why I didn't just copy paste home dot. That's going to save me some time. Here we go. Let's move these down here. Okay. That should be a lot better. It just makes more sense like that, I think. I think it does. Cancel button, confirm button. Why does confirm say yes? That is stupid and dumb. Hello Brammy, welcome to the stream. Dingus. Massive dingus. Anyways. Let's just check. I'm actually going to copy this part. No, I'm not going to copy that part. I'm just going to leave it as, are you sure that you would like to retract the drill? I don't know why I said that in a botty voice, but I did. Deal with it. There we go. Actually, yeah, I'll leave those on a new line. That makes sense. And what did I call the other one? I called it... What did I call it? Extend drill. Right, of course. Extend underscore drill. Are you sure that you would like to extend the drill? Yeah. I guess I'll leave a note. This is a destructive task and will destroy anything that is not unbreakable. I have to do backslash for that, don't I? In its path. There we go. Okay, so we can change this to retract drill, and we can change this to extend drill. And I do need to change the thingy, the label. Where's the label? Label retract drill. Let's change that to label extend underscore drill. And this to extend drill. And then let's go back into the lang. And where it says retract drill, let's change that to extend drill. Since obviously you have to extend the drill before you can retract the drill. That just makes sense. Yeah, fantastic. Let's run the game. I guess let's not run the game, because that's gonna work. I know that's gonna work. So let's try fix this information thingy, my bobber. Where's that at? Here we go. This.speed info. Must be something wrong with this here. So we set the shader, we set the color, We don't need to set the shader. I don't know why I did that. We don't need to set the color. I don't think we need to do these, but we do need to disable them afterwards, right? Disable blend render system dot disable depth test. I know that's going to work. Famous last words. That is very true. But yeah, I mean, one last question. Do you own an actual copy of Minecraft? Of course I own an actual copy of Minecraft. Although I can't prove it because I don't have it installed. But I do own a copy. You'll have to trust me. You have to trust that I am not breaking the law, okay? Can we do that? I think so. I think you can trust me with that. Actually, I guess I can prove it, but I can't prove it in the sense that I can show you in game. Instead, let me see. Here we go. Here I am. Turty Worthy. Oh, I have a cape. I didn't know I had a cape. Fancy. And there's my old skin. But this is better, because this was made by Ilja. And everything Ilja does is better. Okay. Anyways. Oh yeah, let's test that just in case that didn't actually work. It did work. Fantastic. What did I change? I didn't change anything about that, did I? No. Okay. Oh, right. I never added the buttons. It's stuck. Well, I mean I can escape. Blah 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 blah. I can escape. Why do I fail at talking so much? These aren't rendering, are they? No. Huh. Why aren't they rendering? There's no opposite of default blend funk, right? I don't think there is, but just in case. No, I don't think there is. Where's the buttons? Oh, I didn't add. Okay, yeah, I already said that. I already said that I didn't add the buttons. Let's add the buttons. Can I just copy paste these buttons? No. Oh. Also, let's change this because this is no longer yes. It's now confirm. Confirm. And yeah, let's just copy paste these. Let's just get rid of that and add it back down here. Let's change this to retract drill pop outs. Let's rename these, I guess. So this one is on off confirm, and this one is on off cancel, and this one is extend. This one is extend drill confirm, and this one is extend drill cancel. That's not what I meant, but sure, close enough. Okay, is that right? No, that's not right, because I need to do the things in here. So confirm button, cancel button, those are fine, those can stay. Have you finally got a new CPU? Yeah, I got a new PC for Christmas. Entirely new PC, not just a new CPU. Which was my original intention, of course, but it's just, it's cheaper to buy a new PC, to be honest. I mean, because I would have had to have bought a new motherboard if I wanted a better CPU. And if I had bought a new motherboard, that probably would have meant I needed like a new GPU or different RAM or yeah, something like that. So yeah, it's just easier, I would say, to get a new PC. I mean, it's not cheap, of course, but that's just how it is. Let's terminate that. This is still called retract drill button, even though it's extending. Hello Ilja, welcome to the stream. I was just talking about you like a few minutes ago. Yeah, so that should work. What graphics card do I have? Okay, I already forgotten. So let's see. View your PC name. I think it's in here, right? Yes, it is. I have. Never mind, it's not in here. I lied. Is it in here? I thought it was in here. No, I guess not. I don't know. I have something. Oh, you just finished calculus homework. Congratulations on finishing your homework, I guess. Okay, but this isn't going to fix the issue I have. Ah, yes, RTX 3060. Thank you, Jens. That's what I have. RTX 3060. I don't know why it didn't say that in thingy, but anyways. Okay, how can I fix the issue? Why are you not rendering? Okay, what we can do is we can breakpoint this and just see maybe it's just not rendering at all. I don't know why that would be the case, because I'm passing it in here and it's just a normal render method. We know it's being set to visible because it's being set to visible in the same place everything else is, but we'll see. Do you have a tutorial on how to create a custom fishing rod? No. I mean, I have one in 1.12, but that's completely outdated for 1.13 plus, I guess. Forge is such a cursed thing. Is it though? I mean, okay, let's think. What's cursed about Forge? Well, immediately off the top of my head, the registry system is pretty awful. I will admit, like, it's not a bad system as like the developer end, or like our end, the modders end. It's not that bad from our end, but the actual code behind it, I guess, or the way it's done is not great. But I mean, that's just how it is. Creating a registry system is quite hard as a general, like making it in a way where everyone likes it and everyone uses it. Oh, Minecraft loaded, of course it did. It's hard. I mean, to get everyone to agree on anything is hard. So I think for Forge to just do it and not care about anyone's complaints on it, it's probably a fairly good thing. I mean, otherwise they would just be constantly changing it, and that's not great. Okay, what's happening here? So it's not visible. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, let me unbreakpoint this for a second then, and I'll re-breakpoint it in here. Okay. Maybe it can't find that texture. Resources.information. Let's just double check this. So, resources.information. Let's have a look. Components. Information. It does exist. Okay, so that's not the issue then. We can safely assume that. Let's step over. So we enable blend. We do the default function. We enable depth testing. And then we blit. And if it's hovered and active, then it renders the tooltip, which obviously it's not. Yeah, I mean, that should work. I'll have a look at that again in a second, but I just want to test. Oh, I need to fix this as well. Whenever I resize the GUI, this comes back, and this gets pushed over here. I don't know why, to be honest, but it does. Now all the buttons are gone too, actually. Why would that be the case? Okay, that's actually a little weird. I knew it was a little weird when I resized, but I didn't know it was that weird. I think I do need to set the left pause and the top pause. For some reason I just have it sort of in my head that I have to do that. Anyways, yeah, so it's not rendering. Why is it not rendering? Let's debug its position. So here we go. This.x, and let's sys out this.y. Okay, that doesn't really help me because I don't know where that is. Okay, let's also sys out mouse X and mouse Y. That will give us a position that we can understand because it's relative. Okay, that also doesn't help because I don't know which one's which. So let's go beans and let's go peas. Just plonking a space there. We can know which one's which. Okay, so beans is at that's a horrible size. I hate that. The actual sort of core position of this GUI is a little weird. It's like down further than it should be. Anyways, so beans is at 184,116. 184, roughly there, and roughly here, sort of, kind of, about here. No, yes, okay, and the other one is at 244. 244 ish, and then 130 here. Okay, my guess is that maybe these widgets here are in front of the information button. So let's come into init where they are made, and let's go, instead of plus 15, let's go plus 50. Just shoot them right off to the side. Nada. I actually don't know why they wouldn't render. It's obviously something stupid, as usual. Okay, we know they're in the right position. They're on the screen. Let's get rid of these sysouts. Those don't need to be there anymore. Sorry, beans. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of these. Okay, that didn't do anything. I didn't really expect that to do anything. That's fine. Let's just extend this to the right a little bit, just to make sure it's not over here. So why are they not rendering? How are those any different than, like, these or whatever? I mean, they're not, right? So I come to here, and let's also go into toggle button. So what do I do in the render method of toggle button? Okay, let's set this shader, just in case. I don't think I need to, but I'm going to do it anyways. And let's disable depth test, like is done here. Oh wait, should I be using render button? Or maybe I should be using render button. Either way, I'm just going to do this. Just in case. Who knows? Oh. Okay. Oh, that's because I changed the render button, of course. I was a little confused there as to why it didn't like that, but it's because I changed the method name. But I would assume render button is just called by the render method, is it not? Yeah, so if it's visible, it calls render button. Oh, if it's visible, it calls render button. So I don't need this. And I also think... No, I'll keep that anyways, just in case. But I don't think that should be the issue, because... Yeah, it is just called by the render method, so... But we'll see. We'll see. Who knows? Not me. I don't know. Nope. I'm running out of options here. I'm gonna add that is visible check back because I don't like using render button. Oh, this is not the class I meant to do it in, but I want to do it in here as well. If it's visible, and back to render. Okay. Why else wouldn't it render then? How is that now any different than toggle button? So we can basically ignore this part here. I think it's safe to assume we can ignore that. But then it just does a blip. Unless this is not 16 by 16. That's actually a good point. I don't remember if it's 16 by 16 or not. Information, please say you're there. Yes, you are. Thank you. It is 16 by 16. Okay. Oh. Don't tell me I don't have to do that, right? I don't think you have to do that. Hello killer.exe. Welcome to the stream. That won't be the issue. There's no way that's the issue. But it might be the issue. Let's try it. There's no way that's the issue. I don't even know why I'm trying this. I know that's not the issue. That doesn't make any sense. Either way, we can do some more debugging, maybe. To see why. It's something I already know. It's something silly and stupid that I've missed. But I just can't think of what it is off the top of my head. It's just another add renderable widget, just like the rest. Let's just... What? 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 Huh? I'm so confused. Okay, for some reason I didn't realize you had to specify the texture size. I thought it was just anything under 256. No, anything. I thought anything over 256 you had to specify it, but apparently not. Okay, well that's nice to know. I now remember that. Good night, Basti. Okay. well, that works now. I mean, they're not in the right position, though. So, what were these originally? They were like 15, I think. I don't think 15 is correct, but yeah, it's not quite correct. So, let's go. I don't think 20 is right either. Why on so it's limit water. Oh, right. Okay. Instead of doing this offset at all, if we don't do that offset, where does it appear? Okay, it appears basically at the end of this. So I need to add the amount of characters that are here. So how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 characters. Okay, what I can do is plus this.font.width this dot water info water input dot get value plus this dot water input dot units dot get units, and that should then put it at the end of here, hopefully. So where are we doing that? We're doing that here. Yes. And this one is energy. And energy. And this one is speed. Which speed doesn't have units. Units is not null by default, is it? Let's make it not null. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, that's actually not going to work, because by default that is null. That's not going to hot swap, so I mean we can try, but I think it'll crash. It didn't crash, actually. Wow. It didn't like that then, did it? Why doesn't it like that? What did I miss? I guess it's a little longer than that, isn't it? Okay, maybe the initial left bump isn't right. So speed inputs. Oh, probably because of this. So I'm not accounting for that, am I? Home.speed. No, I am. I mean, I could just add an arbitrary value to them, which, for now, yeah, for now I'll just do that. Yeah, okay, so let's go like plus 10 on the speed, probably. Sure. And then on energy, probably about plus 20. So plus 20 ish. I mean, no, a little more than that. Okay, plus 25 we'll go with. 27. Yeah, that's about right. And then probably about the same on this one. So we'll go with plus 22 on that one, because I think it was a little less far. Yep, and then we just need to increase the Y position a little bit. So we'll go 75. We'll go 59. And we'll go 45. Yeah, that should be good. And it's a little high up though. Maybe let's increase it by 2. So 61. What did I just increase? Did I increase? Okay, I did increase the right thing. I thought I increased the wrong thing for a second. Hello, Pulse SO9. Welcome to the stream. Okay, yeah, I think that's about right. This one's maybe a little too far out, actually. I don't like putting these arbitrary values, but for now, that's just what I'm going to do. Because it is about right. And I don't know why it's not quite showing in the right place, but yeah. Okay, that's the homepage pretty much done. I mean, the last thing to do, or the last thing I'm going to do this stream, is I just want to render the name of the page right about here. Should be fairly simple to do. So let's go core components tab page, and in render center ground, which I'm gonna have to override. Is render center ground implemented somewhere? Yeah, so this doesn't even have the name. What happens to the name then? Oh, the name is passed to the actual tab, isn't it? Okay, and the page doesn't have access to the tab, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come into this Shale Fracturer tab, and what I'm gonna do, we have the tab page here. Let's come into the tab page. Let's create a private component. We'll call this label. Okay. And by default, I'm going to set this to text component dot empty. Terminate, whatever. Then I'm going to create a method for set label. If label is not equal to null, because we don't want that label to ever be null. So then we'll do that. What we will just have to do is call the super there, but that's fine. We can say this.page .set label this.label. Oh. Okay. That way it should have this right here. Now, let's just come into here where we render the foreground. Let's stop overriding. Oh, let's stop that being abstract, I mean. And let's just check. Do these... So, these strings should actually be rendered in the foreground, not the center ground. Yeah. Oh wait, that's rendering the... Oh yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so those should actually be in the center ground. Let's just call the super dot render foreground. Okay. Why doesn't it like that? Cannot directly invoke... Oh right, I haven't saved, I guess. Correct. Okay, let's go through all the pages and complete that. So let's close others to make this a little simpler for ourselves. Okay, are these the exact same throughout all of them? Yeah, they are. In fact, in that case I can just copy paste that one. And that will make that a lot easier. And items page, because we've done the home page. Scanning page. Okay, so once I've done this, that's probably going to be the end of this stream, because I do have college tomorrow. How long did it take you to learn Minecraft modding? Surprisingly, that's probably way more of a philosophical question than you may think. I don't know if that's the right word, but it really depends what you mean by learn. Like, because the thing is, I don't think I've learned Minecraft modding. There are still things that I get stuck on all the time, like all the time. Pretty complex things, don't get me wrong, but I do get stuck on things. You know, during this stream I have got stuck on several things, and before this stream I was stuck on strings rendering in the wrong order, and I had to ask about that in a Minecraft modding Discord, because I had no idea how to fix that, and it turns out Forge had added something. So that was one thing I learned. So it really depends what you mean by learned it, because I haven't learned it fully, and I don't know that I ever will, because obviously it changes every update. There's tons of things to learn, but I'm guessing you mean when did I sort of get a grasp of modding, or like when did I sort of start to understand things more and understand the basics? It probably took me about a year and a half, and I think the reason being is because I actually started without knowing any Java, which is really bad. I do not advise anyone to do that, and I think that's what made it take so long, because I was also trying to learn Java at the same time. So it meant I was getting stuck on things that I wouldn't otherwise get stuck on, or I wouldn't understand things that I would otherwise have understood. So I think if I had have learnt Java before I started modding, I think I would not only be at a higher sort of level of modding now, but I would also, it also wouldn't have took so long for me to understand it all. So anyone who does want to start modding, I highly recommend you learn Java first. Otherwise it will take you longer to learn modding, if you want to say it like that. I genuinely think it will take you longer if you don't learn Java first. And I mean, learning Java itself doesn't take that long, especially if you know anything prior in programming. It will take, I mean, it depends on the person, but if you're doing it at a decent pace every day, maybe an hour or two every day, I reckon you could probably learn it in about a month, maybe. But if you're really fast at picking up on things, you could learn it in 2 weeks, or at least the fundamentals you could probably learn in 2 weeks. Obviously, you're never going to learn the whole of Java, same with modding, because Java is huge, and there are still tons of things I don't know about Java. But yeah, I think it's very important to actually learn Java first. It will massively speed up the time it takes you to learn modding specific things, especially because Minecraft uses a lot of Minecraft and Forge, both of them use some quite advanced things every so often. What was I just doing? Oh right, yeah, I was rendering the string, but I never even rendered anything. What an idiot. Nothing unusual there, is there? So yeah, to sort of reiterate the answer, it probably took me about 1.5 years. Yeah, I would say 1.5 years. If I'd have learnt Java, probably 6 months, I want to say. I think that's how much not having learnt Java would have slowed me down. Anyways, let's just really quickly draw centered string is what I want to do, which is not there. It's in my GUI utils. Draw centered string, stack. Yeah, this dot label. I need to make a getter for that label, just in case I need it sometime. I don't know. And then, do we have the width in here? We do. Fantastic. So this dot width divided by 2. For the height, I guess. Wait, no, that's not right. So this dot left pos plus this dot width divided by 2, and then this dot top pos plus 30, maybe. I don't know. That's just guesswork. Let's quickly load into the game again. Here we go. Single player. Let's have a look. I think this should be roughly the right pace. It might not be quite right, but I think this is going to be about right. And Yeah. Oh, I didn't set the color, of course. So, oh, that's actually got to be quite cool. Oh, that's actually very cool. So it changes to a different color based on my mouse Y position. Anyways, yeah. So we want like 0x 40 40 40. Let's make this 35. It's about right. It doesn't look centered. I think it's a little confusing because this doesn't look centered when you compare it to this, but I want to get into modding. Can you give me some tips on how to start? So, okay, the first thing is obviously, as I was just saying, learn Java. That's the first thing. Yeah, that's the major thing. Other than that, it's modding is a pain, to be honest, because there's no documentation, or at least very little. So you kind of have to go off of vanilla. However, there are circumstances where you shouldn't use vanilla, which makes it a very confusing situation if you don't know what you're doing, because you'll be told in one place, look at vanilla, and then you'll be told in another place, do not look at vanilla. Okay, for example, right? Let's say you wanted to make a machine of some kind. So you may think, all right, let's go have a look at the furnace. Let's look at the furnace here. So furnace block entity. You will see this. This hurts me to look at it, but it's bad. It's really bad. And you'll also see it extends base container block entity. So you may think, oh, simple, I just have to extend base container block entity. But the thing is, you shouldn't extend base container block entity, and it's one of those things where there are certain places where you can look at vanilla, but there are places like this where you should not look at it. Just avoid it at all costs. I don't really have any tips on finding out those places. I mean, if you know Java, you kind of should be able to tell, but it's hard to tell because Forge doesn't have much better stuff. I mean, I think if I look in no, I thought Forge would have added a comment in here, but I guess they haven't. But yeah, there's just things like that. I guess what I can say is before you look at vanilla for something, ask first. It doesn't matter where you ask, you can ask anywhere. Basically any of the modding discords is where I recommend asking. So obviously you can join my Discord server, and the link is in the description of this stream. If you just ask there, we'll tell you whether you should look at vanilla for it or not. In terms of other things, I recommend looking at the wiki. So the wiki isn't great, I will be honest. But the community wiki, which is this one right here, made by the community instead of the actual Forge team, it's better. I mean, it covers most of the things you will need, but it doesn't cover everything. For more sort of advanced stuff, I would once again just say ask in Discord servers. There are tons of Minecraft modding Discord servers, so there's obviously mine, there's the Forge Discord server, which is bad, but it exists. There is the Fabric Discord server, if you're doing Fabric, of course. There is MMD, which is Minecraft mod development. There is... what else is there? There's loads more than that. There is Technovision's server, which is meh. There's the official like modded Minecraft server, which is pretty darn good. It only has one channel for modding, but it's good. I mean, there are some others. That's pretty much it, but those are the major ones that I'm aware of anyways. Yeah, so just join one of those and you'll get someone sort of help you with it. And don't think a question is a dumb question, because it's probably not a dumb question. And even if it is a dumb question, we get dumb questions all the time, so we're used to dumb questions. So yeah. Anyways, I think that's probably it for this stream. I think we actually got quite a lot done. So we got this done. Obviously the major thing we got done was this on-off one. We managed to fix this. It took way too long, let's be honest, but we did get it to work. If I cancel, does that, fantastic. Those don't do their thing, okay. We got this to render, and that renders in, oh, hello. Hello there. Okay, let's just look at this really quickly. I think this should be a very simple fix. Let's go into the home page, probably. Speed input set visible. Speed input set visible. It should set it to false. Let's really quickly check the actual screen itself. Maybe something's going on in here. Speed info set visible false. It's only speed. To check, it's not rendering in here anywhere, is it? No. It must be something to do with the home page, not oh, speed info. Oh, right, okay, yeah, so this dot screen dot speed info set visible false. I was looking at speed input. Let's just check if that works now. Yeah, fantastic. So yeah, that's going to be about it for this stream. We did quite a lot, as I was saying. So yeah, I hope everyone did enjoy or maybe find it useful. I mean, I did some stuff which you probably wouldn't find anywhere else. So maybe someone found it useful as well. I do hope to do another stream, maybe this week. Not sure. Maybe at the weekend I might be able to. Yeah, in which case I'll probably do another one of these tabs during that stream. So I hope, I already said I hope everyone enjoys. Yeah, so I guess I'll see everyone in the next stream. Goodbye.